I'm 18 years old and I'm going off to college. My current car is creeping up to 200,000 miles. I want to know what would be better to finance, a 3.7 or a 3.0 T. I've seen some in my area that are going for 15 to $20,000. My plan would be to trade in my current car, which is worth 3,200, and put a down payment at least 6 to 8,000. That way my monthly payment won't be too high and I could pay it off faster. All right, full disclaimer, I've been there, done that, and I'm gonna share my opinion because it's my page and my preference. So just stay tuned. Let's go over everything. Okay, so you're 18 years old and your car is worth 3,200, right? Where did you get that appraisal valued for? Did you actually go to the dealership and they told you that they'll give you 3,200? Or you're private selling the car to at least get the cash back? Or did you just get that number from a Kelly Blue Book value? Now that question is very important. You need to know the exact amount of money that you're going to get back for trading in your car, because especially with dealerships, if you trade in an older vehicle, they're going to give you pennies back in return. So it might be better to private sell it and get that cash and use that money to, do what you got to do. But I know this might be your daily car, so I know you might not be willing to, sell it and be without a car. So that's another whole thing. Just say you got around 3,200 for that car and you saved up $8,000 for a down payment. Your total is going to be 11,200. Now, what is the rest of the balance of the car? Let's say you purchase a Q50, Q60 for around $20,000 flat, okay? You're going to be left with $8,800 difference. You're going to owe $8,800 plus whatever interest that the bank will have set aside for you. And you're going to have to pay for insurance, gas, maintenance, registration, all of that stuff, okay? Now, I'm not discouraging you. I'm just telling you what you have to be willing to sign up for, because a lot of people in that age bracket especially kind of get taken advantage of because they don't know these type of certain things. Now, regarding if you should get the 3.0 T or the 37, just take this into consideration. The 3.0 T is going to cost more, so that one's probably going to cost like a definitely $20,000. The 3.7, most likely like what, $15,000 now. It's 2024. You can get a 2014 or 2015 for like what, less than 15K now. Anything over that, they're kind of taxing you. But the 3.0 T, you're most likely going to want to get warranty, especially this is going to be your college car. The repairs on the 3.0 T can be very, very expensive. And I'm just keeping this short. Now let's move on to the next subject. The best price to buy an Infiniti, especially with their depreciation, is $15,000. I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion. $15,000 is the best price to pay for an Infiniti. Anything over that, depreciation hits really fast. And finally, I want to say this, bro. At that point, you're gonna have 11,200. Why finance a car for an extra like what, 8-9,000 plus interest, whatever? Just buy a car cash. You could get a Q50 for around what, under 15K. Just put a little more cash up and just pay it off cash just like that. You don't have to get it from a dealership. There's plenty of people that are looking to sell their cars used well under 15K. That's a 3.7 from the year 2014 to 2015. Another amazing candidate, honestly, especially since you're going to college and you're 18, you're young, whatever. Bro, use part of that cash, get a lower mileage G37, and you'll be able to use the rest of that money for mods, whatever. It's like you have cash. You don't have any debt or nothing. I feel like the education system especially needs to have people understand more like cash flow and stuff. Like, I understand credit can kind of be good, but bro, when you have stuff paid in cash, you don't have to worry about like, oh, I got to keep paying this, I got to keep paying that. It's already paid for. If it breaks down, just tow it to a shop. You have the money for it because you're not paying for it monthly.